What's up, guys, and welcome to episode number 24 of the 2005 Iron Man series. This is the absolute last alch of all those maple longbows and all those hides that we alched and everything, and we're just shy of 4 mil, but the best part is we still have 200 and something K in the bank. Let's take that out real quick. Oh, look at that. 4.2 mil on the account. That is a decent amount of money. I don't really have a solid plan of what I'm going to do with it or if I even need it anytime soon, but it's just great to know that I have 4.2 mil sitting in the bank. So if I need money for anything, I have it. It's just a good feeling. It's a great feeling. The grind feels worth it now. So currently I'm kind of using up all the raw materials that have been acquired over the past couple of episodes. We finished off alching all the D-hides that we crafted, as well as all of the maple longbows we crafted, and we still have all the salmon and trout that we need to cook. I think we had 1.8k when I started and 1.2k salmon still, but after that we still have 1.4k dragon bones that need to be used. The last inventory is complete, which also happened to be only 4, and that is all 1.2k salmon and 1.8k trout completely cooked, and that leaves us at 67 cooking, and I guess 65. So I think I'm going to stop guessing now because obviously I'm really bad at it. That's literally 2 levels, almost 3. I'm actually not that far off 68, but that leaves us at our next grind, right? Where is that? Where are those dragon bones? I need to clean my bank out. I know 1.4k dragon bones needs to be completely grinded up and prayed at the Ectofuntus so we can get way past that 60 prayer, and that will leave us at a pretty nice combat level as well. You know, hopefully pretty close to 90. That's the goal here, and 1.3k total level as well. So things are coming together nicely right now. What I'm thinking the fastest way to go about training prayer is, of course, to teleport to Ecto using the Ecto file. And then when you're done with a trip, you teleport back to Castle Wards with a Ring of Dueling. Now, I only have about 12 emeralds in the bank, both cut and uncut, so I'm thinking I'm going to need a lot more. I'm not sure exactly on the method I'm going to do because I'm going to have to fill up my own buckets of slime, which is going to be pretty tedious because in today's day and age, you can just go to the charter ship and buy a whole bunch, fairly quickly. So I'm actually going to have to scoop up my own, and that's going to be pretty fun. So I'm going to need quite a bit. I'm not sure how many. I think I'm going to aim for about 20 or so. And if I need more during my grind, I will gladly come back to the mines and get more. But for now, I think 20 is good. So I did about an hour of mining just to top off 20 emeralds. And in the process, we have a total of 80 sapphires now as well. I'll probably make 20 Ring of Duelings as well as 20 games necklaces. I have enough gold ore and enough gold bars to do that. I mean, I don't really need to make games necklaces right now, but I'm already making a whole bunch of Ring of Dueling. So I figured I might as well make a whole bunch of games necklaces as well. They're incredibly beneficial on the account, especially for clue scrolls, and I ran out, so yeah, let's whip some up of those as well. That is all of the jewelry complete. There's one last thing I do need to do though before I start the Ecto, and that is get a whole bunch of buckets. Like I said before when I was mining, I want to get a whole bunch of buckets of slime and then start to crush the bones, and then maybe I could do like 5 trips filling up buckets and then 10 trips crushing bones, and 5 and 10, 5 and 10. So I'm probably gonna need a decent amount of buckets. If I can get like 100, that will be fine. But I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do that, unless I'm gonna buy like 3 at a time, because I can't buy the bucket packs, unfortunately. Wow, it really goes to show you how easy this game has become. Okay, please have some buckets in here. They have to. 100. Oh, that is exactly what I wanted to see. That puts a big smile on my face. So I was just over in Varrock, and they sell 3 per world. And I'm just thinking how much of a nightmare that would have been to buy 3 hop, do that till full inventory, and then walk over to Varrock West Bank and bank it. But this is going to speed it up so much. I can get hundreds with ease. Now, this is what I call unique content. Think about it. Who else is buying buckets like this in 2019? No one. I provide you with content others aren't providing you with. So that's why you should subscribe, because I'm buying buckets. That was a shameless plug, wasn't it? It wasn't supposed to be, but it kind of just flung out. I didn't know what to say after the whole buying bucket thing. This is going to get me past 500 buckets. That's totally fine with me. I could easily get more, but honestly, I'll just get 500 buckets of slime and then crush 500 bones, worship them, and then do 500 more like that. I mean, at that point, it really doesn't matter. So yeah, let's crack into it. It's official. Ecto time, guys. Let's get that prayer XP. So the first step is to teleport in, refill the Ecto file, come down here, and then run all the way around this enormous, like, slime pool, or whatever the heck you want to call it, and then fill up 27 buckets, and then bank with the ring of dueling, and then kind of repeat that until I have about 500. And the reason why I want to do this method is because walking down this giant spiral to get to the slime pool, it definitely takes quite a while to do it, and if I can fill up 27 in one go and then not walk back up by just simply teleporting out, I think that'll overall just save a lot of time. I totally forgot about the shortcut. Wait, 58, what level am I? You're joking. So about 30 minutes later, we get 58 agility. I absolutely had to go for it because I think I'll save a lot more than the 30 minutes I spent actually getting this level. That shortcut is huge. It's going to take so much time off the clock. So the grinding of the bones is definitely the better half of the grind here because it is just so AFK. Even only 9 bones in the inventory takes well over a minute to grind all these. And it's even so quick to actually use all the bones as well. You just pop the ectofile real quick, let it autofill, and then just spam this, and I get 288 XP per bone meal. 51 prayer, I actually wasn't expecting that, awesome. One more bone, and we get that 60 prayer. Still a lot more bones to go though, so this is gonna go up much, much higher. And look, a bunch of stuff I can't do, yay. 432 bones left, so that means I need to do one more batch of filling up 432 buckets and then grinding them up and everything. The good news is that 63 prayer has been achieved, so that's going to continue to go up quite a bit, hopefully like 66. Here I go again, guessing levels. I'm probably not going to get it now, but out of Ring of Duelings pretty much. So I'm going to try a different method to get emeralds because I think I might have a faster way. So yeah, let's crack into getting some emeralds, make some more Ring of Duelings, and then get that higher prayer level. Since I don't have a glory, mining the gem rocks is pretty slow. I'm definitely getting emeralds much, much faster, or I should say high level gems much, much faster. I just don't get diamonds, but I mean, I really don't need them. The only thing I honestly want are emeralds right now, and I'm getting them pretty fast. Probably been here like 25-ish minutes, and I have, oh, I say I don't get diamonds, and I get a diamond. Okay, I mean, that's pretty cool. Definitely get diamonds much, much faster at Shiloh, though, but I think I'm going to get like one more emerald, and then make a whole bunch of Ring of Duelings again, and then finish up that prayer grind. It's been a long grind, and I'm very happy to announce that this is the last inventory of Ecto. So let's worship this 9 more times. 66 prayer from that whole ordeal. Not too close from 67, but 66 prayer. That means if I want to get that 70 minimum for all of my stats, only 4 more levels to go, and that's really not that bad. Also, we got a decent amount of Ecto tokens throughout this whole entire grind as well. Let's go in the bank real quick and see how many we have. It's quite a bit. Where the fuck is it? 8.3k Ecto tokens. Really have absolutely no use for these things other than just looking cool in my bank, like I actually do stuff on the account. And still 89 combat. I did not achieve 90 just yet. It is official. Just got all the equipment I need in order to start farming. I have all the seeds that I've got from Thieving Master Farmers, and it is time to start planting some allotments. Ooh, look at that. The first farming XP on the account. Now, contrary to popular belief, I actually do quite enjoy farming. I just don't like the early levels of farming because I'm so used to questing all the XP right to like 30 something, and this time I can't. There's no quests that give farming XP really early on. And the best part about farming potatoes is that it's only compost. Oh, already looking out to that one. Compost is what the item is to look after them, so I'm not going to worry about watering them. I'm not going to keep coming back. They take like 40 minutes to grow, so I'm going to go through all the allotment patches and then just simply, you know, do the best one I can do. Well, if I would have known I would have gotten 4 farming just from literally raking and planting the potatoes, I probably would have just gotten 5 and then did onions, but it is what it is. They are already all planted. Everything is paid for, so hopefully, you know, they still grow pretty quick. They're composted up, just not going to bother with watering them. And, you know, 40 minutes till the first batch is grown, and that XP is going to be flying in, guys. And it's onto onions. Oh, that was potatoes. Then it's onto onions, cabbages, tomatoes, so on and so forth. The ultimate goal here is to get 32 for renars. We're going to need lots and lots of renars. Yes, the first batch is done. Let's see how much XP I get each from these bad boys. Let's see, 322, 331. What is that, 9 XP each? Oh, I only got 4? Oh, this is gonna take a while. Crap. So in harvesting all these potatoes, I'm actually not getting enough to protect the onions that I have to grow after. So I'm gonna protect as much as I can with the sacks that I'm filling right now and planting the onions, but I probably will have to fill up some sacks of potatoes afterward by our dune. There's a potato field there, which I can fill up pretty quickly, and then come back around and actually then protect everything I haven't already protected. Frantically trying to pick potatoes right now before my crops die. Oh no, hurry up. I was so close to 9 farming, so I raked my way there. And this is exciting because we can now plant those guam leaves, the first herb that is plantable, and we have plenty of seeds in the bank to get started for our next herb run. Actually, screw it. Let's start farming them now. I literally just planted these onions. Let's do it. Just had an absolute brain blast. Check out this shop. It sells a bunch of materials that I could use: potatoes, cabbages, onions, all things that I can put in sacks to protect my crops. Now, the next thing I'm going to grow after my onions are growing is probably tomatoes. Since I also have guam leaves growing, I will probably go right to 12 for tomatoes. Wow, so it's 2 sacks of 10 cabbages. So I'm going to need quite a bit of cabbages. So I'm going to do this real quick. Just buy 10, put it in the sack, and then hop, buy 10, put it in the sack. It'll be really quick. I'm going to do it while my other crops are growing, and it's probably my best bet. That is 12 farming. Now we're going to be doing tomatoes until level 23, not 20, because at 23 we can plant the scarecrow, and basically our sweet corn at that point cannot die. You can now grow tomatoes. That's exactly what I wanted to see. I'm back at Hudo, so I can buy a whole bunch of pineapples because I remember that I'm going to need a whole bunch of super compost. And of course, pineapples, when you put in the compost bin, it turns into super compost. It's considered a high level item. I know some items make normal compost, some make super compost, and pineapples, fortunately for me, they're like 2 GP each and they make super compost. It's a really cheap item in order to get that because it's definitely going to be needed. Super compost is incredibly essential, especially when growing high level herbs because you get more yield. They die less often, and it's just overall the better option. More XP, more prayer pots. That's what I really want. At this point, I think I have plenty of pineapples for now. They're pretty easy to get. Let's take a look. 176. Okay, yeah. What we're going to do is grab all of our Telly runes, and we're going to go fill up all the compost bins with a full inventory of pineapples. I actually think they can only hold like 15 each. So let's pop these in the bin. So what we're going to do is every time we do a farm run, we're going to throw some pineapples in all the bins. Now, I think this is a really good time to discuss the differences between farming in 2005 versus now. I mean, there's many things that I could list off, but in terms of my case right now, there's 2 really main things. The first being is the amount of allotment patches I can use. Catherby, Ardoon, Falador right next to Draenor Village, and as well as, which one did I list off? Mortania. Those 4 patches are the only allotment patches that I can use, as well as the herb patches. My Big Arms Adventure did not exist. I cannot go to Trollheim, as well as Zaya. Obviously, that is completely off limits. And also the magic secateurs for the 10% bonus that the guy right behind me has. I cannot use those as that is 2006. And I actually just thought of a third real quick off the top of my head, that I cannot use the tool leprechaun to note things like that. I know I'm breaking the rules, but I'm just setting an example right now to show you guys what I can't do and how useful that actually is. He's off limits, unfortunately. Quick little correction, my bad. I just looked it up. Wasn't the best farmer in 2005, as you guys can tell. So I can use the tool leprechaun. The only thing I can't do is use him to note things. That is the only difference. So everything is true what I said before. I still need to bank everything that I farm, or just drop it. I remembered I had some acorns in the bank, and I have 17 farming right now, right? Yep, 17 acorns give like 500 XP each or something like that. So it's really not too bad for having such a low farming level. Which one did I not put this in? What the heck? There we go. I'm losing my mind, guys. And honestly, after I plant these, I can probably just start doing sweet corn, and I'll probably up my herbs as well. Let's see. Where's herbs? Yeah, Taramin, probably Harlander soon as well. So the XP's flying in. 32 should not be that far off in reality. And the best part is that oaks, they use tomatoes as the payment to make sure they don't die. And I'm farming tomatoes right now. And even if I wasn't, Hudo, my man Hudo in the Tree Gnome Village, sells them. So we're set on that factor as well. And there's that 23. So let's go get all the materials for those scarecrows and plop them down in the flower patch, plant some sweet corns, and get a whole bunch of XP, and also get all my super composts out and use them as well. Plus, I do have 3 more oaks that I had left, so it's going to be a lot of XP coming in really fast. Just found out the hard way that apparently there is absolutely no way to get your hands on a watermelon unless you have the required farming level to get them. Jute fibers? Yeah, I'm not getting jute fibers. No way. So that is all the sweet corn seeds that I have. It got me to 29 farming. Now I'm just waiting on these Taramins to grow. I'm also on Highlanders now, so I keep upping the herbs I do. So the XP is coming in. I don't have any more allotments to grow. I do have some fruit trees I can grow and stuff, but I can now easily get 32 by just doing quests. I can do the Garden of Tranquility quest, I can do the Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf, and the requirement for Forgettable Tale of a Drunken Dwarf is actually only 17 farming, and for Garden of Tranquility it's 25. But I figured, you know what, I had the allotment seeds, I might as well just use them up now. I was going to use them up anyway, and once I hit watermelons, I can't see myself doing sweet corn, so I figured, you know, even though I couldn't protect them all, might as well just do it. But since 32 is going to be easily achieved by just doing quests, I am going to achieve that next episode, since I promised you guys, especially in my clan chat, an episode on Thursday. And, you know, I need a break from farming. I didn't know farming could be a full-time job, honestly. I'm so used to just planting and then doing something else. But with this, constantly, you know, between the crops, I had to either get payment methods or make super compost. There's always something to be done, and it's fun though. You know, this is what the series is all about, doing things people wouldn't normally do. Long live 2005. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you all enjoyed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a comment, let me know what you think, smash that like button, and I will see you in the next one. Take it easy.